the facts are plain for all to see, or so it seems to me. Like the leaves upon the branches of that big old pine tree, we could be distant cousins long before we sail the seas. But there's not a lot of money selling genealogy.
March the 1st, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Manfred's Guitar. I'm here with my faithful friend Linda, who's behind the camera. You can't see her, but she's there. She's got that thing pointed at me. And over to my right, if you don't touch your channel flipper, ladies and gentlemen, I finally dragged another unwilling victim out of the woodwork. His name is Jonathan Williams, and he's got a story to tell. And before he tells us his story, I'm going to say hello and welcome Jonathan. Jonathan, that's the camera. Say hello to people out in the Rogers world.
Yes. Well, hello, Manfred. Thank you so much for having me on. And yes, thank you so much for having me here to chat with yourself.
I knew you were coming with a thing called a Gibson. And I said to myself, I got to figure out how to sort of semi-compete with that. So I brought the Poor Cousin, which is a J200 knockoff of a Gibson. Same color.
That's pretty, yes.
6 strings. Mm-hmm. We should be able to do some damage, eh?
I think so. Well, okay. and we're in tune with each other too.
Yeah, and I should tell you that I missed Jonathan's performance down at the airport 2 weeks ago. And he's got a list of things to do, a story to tell, he's got songs to write, he's got songs to present, and you'll be hearing about him before long without me and in other places. But right now, I'm going to just go back to 1977. My friend Ken Ashby is in a car. They've been drinking, they've been going around driving north of Huntsville, Ontario, but they didn't negotiate a bad turn. It was a rock pile. And long story short, quadriplegic. Poor Ken passed away, but he wrote 2 books of poetries, 2 books of poetry, and one of them I've been picking on ever since we did it with a friend of his called Dan Antonio when we played for the sick people in the hospitals in Toronto. So Ken Ashby is the composer of this work. His friend Dan Antonio put it to music. They dragged me into it and we did a show. We promised not to laugh. This was done for Rogers TV in 1978. And then it died. The song disappeared, his poetry disappeared. But me, I'm keeping this one alive. And that's great for people that don't have all the things that we have, 2 arms and 2 legs. Mm-hmm. So we have a work called Man in a Wheelchair, and Jonathan is going to help me. And if you try and play along on this one, don't. Why? Because I've taken a cue from Jonathan. Everything is down a semitone.
Semitone.
Oh, what used to be an A is now A flat. So leave your beater in the closet for this one and just enjoy what we try to do. Big intro coming up here. Man in a Wheelchair from Ken Ashby with Jonathan and Manfred. He's a man in a wheelchair whose life's been turned around. He can't do all the things he'd like to do. He tries to understand, and he does the best he can to be a part of a life he didn't plan. He's dreaming of first songs chorus. He misses the land of the evergreens, the lakes, the beach, and the wildest streams, the waterfalls in the old summer, the robins and the bluebirds and the whippoorwills. But most of all he sees, oh, he misses the girl named Jane. You seem to be heading through that song not too badly.
Mm-hmm. It's got a natural flow to it.
E, but don't play with us, folks, because we're flat. Another verse. He's a man in a wheelchair, and he needs to be free. Future of a heartbeat, his own heartbeat, beat, beat, beat. He doesn't need to repeat, just somewhere in the sea we can live and love. Verse 4. So if you see that man, well, just try to understand. He needs to be free like you and me. And if he asks you for a hand, just try to understand. Oh my gosh, he's living in a world he didn't find. I'm going to do the chorus again. Do the chorus again. Jonathan is helping me with Man in the Wheelchair. A good song for the Olympics coming up.
Oh yeah.
And the chorus is, he misses the land of the evergreens, the lakes, the deep, the wildwood streams, the waterfalls in the old summer, the robins and the bluebirds and the whippoorwills, but he thinks all he sees, he misses the girl named Jane. Most of all, he misses Jane. I'll repeat that line again. Most of all, he misses Jane. That's a tape, Bob. We got through that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just it's got a great flow to it. The chords are they really. I love when a good song has a simple chord structure because
Yep.
you don't want to take away from
The words.
yeah and the sincerity of
Yeah.
the meaning about this behind this.
One of the great things about us being here today, for you at home having your cup of tea, and I bump into you sometimes at the mall, John, Harry, thanks for saying hello and keeping in touch with Manfred's guitar on Rogers. And by the way, this goes around the planet because they have their own YouTube channel. So if you're looking for us, push those buttons on that device. I'm thinking, Jonathan, that maybe you can tell us a little bit about what's coming next. You're just you're just getting ready to do some stuff,
You betcha.
and you've got some videos, you've got some songs, you've got some gigs. Can I just put some duct tape on me?
Well, feel free to ask some questions because sometimes I ramble and I say too much. But I'll start with saying that the big show that's coming up actually this Friday, March 6th, it's called the Kelowna Country Takeover. And so it'll be at the OK Corral. I'll have New Country 100.7 there. They're currently advertising it, but they're going to be there to host the show. I've got a couple of great people that are there as well that are going to perform with special guests. I've got Michaela Charlene, and there's a mystery guest that's going to be there too. So I can't say anything yet. But
I've seen you dressed up.
Yeah.
I know what you look like. I've seen videos, and you're quite the guy. And I think that there's a star just somewhere waiting to light the way for you. I was really, really happy when you came into my life, and that's all because of getting haircuts.
I know.
It was Tim the barber. I get my hair cut,
Yeah.
and you get your hair cut there, and
Yeah.
somehow my name came up. We
Yeah.
met for coffee, and then
Yeah, here we are. Amazing. Yeah, it's I love and our coffee. Oh man, we could have had 3 more just
Yep.
in the duration that we sat. Just it's so cool when you meet someone new that has such an incredible story.
but we
That's,
worked fast.
Yeah.
We had that coffee, which you paid for. Thank you. I owe you a favor, and then we talked about our respective interests, and somehow I got the feeling that, ooh, I got to lock on to this guy real fast, and we made a date, and bang! It was only 25 or 26 days ago. It doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes
Really?
people wait a while to get a
Yeah.
hold of me.
Yeah.
I'm a bit slow.
Huh. Well.
What have you got up your sleeve that you want to scare everybody with?
Well, YouTube is great because you can find all sorts of music, including Manfred's guitar. But I have a bunch of music that's already out there, which
Okay.
is great. So right
They'll
now,
find out, but they'll find out from us this way.
awesome. Yeah. Well, I do have a common name, so it's a little bit difficult to find it. Jonathan Williams. So, but yeah, you'll find some country music on there. And right now, they're playing my new song, "Have It All," on the local radio station here at 105.7 The Ranch.
Is it possible for you to rip that off here?
You bet. All right. So, "Have It All" is the newest song release that I have, which is great. I've been so blessed to have such great people come into my life recently, and one of those people, his name is Jeff Johnson, and he's a local music producer that's here in Vernon. So we get together often, and we write songs together. And this is the most recent one that is coming out March 6th. So however you listen to your music, whether it be Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube, wherever, it'll be there. So this is called "Have It All." It's all about when you have love, or when you're in love with someone, nothing else matters. You can have no vehicle, no house, nothing. But if you're in love, you have it all. So here we go.
We'll make this tailgate feel like a front row seat to a sky full of stars. We'll make some plans, take my jet black hand-me-down Jeep, and we can leave it in park. Living like a king on a blue-collar budget, living on love 'cause it's all we ever wanted. We have it all and we don't need nothing. Us making love makes me feel like a millionaire. Can't put a price on that kind of loving. We have it all, and we don't need nothing. And that's something. That little red dress hit me like a top shelf, but we're just sipping cheap wine. Feels like we're flying on a first class ticket. Yeah, just to know that you're mine. I ain't big and rich in a stretch limousine, but I'm certified gold when you're riding with me. Yeah, we have it all and we don't need nothing. Us making love makes me feel like a millionaire. Can't put a price on that kind of loving. We have it all, and we don't need nothing. And that's something. Well, I want and I got what I got, but there's just one thing I can't get enough of. Come on, we have it all and we don't need nothing. Us making love makes me feel like a millionaire. Can't put a price on that kind of loving. We have it all, and we don't need. We have it all and we don't need nothing. Us making love makes me feel like a millionaire. Can't put a price on that kind of loving. We have it all, and we don't need
Jonathan Williams, that was You Can Have It All.
Have it all.
Have it all.
Yeah, have it all.
Have
Absolutely.
it all. And you're going to have everything before too long if you keep doing this stuff, but because I think that the voice and the approach is pretty necessary right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen some videos of you with some nice shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you about your Gibson guitar,
Yes.
because I have an interest in those things a little bit. But before that, do you know, have you ever seen one of these things?
I have not, Manfred.
Okay, this is not a banjo,
Okay.
and it is not a ukulele.
Wow.
It's living in the netherworld in between. I've been asked to do a rendition of the Wildwood Flower on this thing, which is really difficult. But I have to try and play it for you, even though I have trouble here. A little bit of the Wildwood Flower on the Banjolele. So far, so good.
I love it.
Oh, you want more?
More, please.
Okay. Second part.
Mhm.
That's your Banjolele, ladies and gentlemen.
Love it.
That's a take. Jonathan is all ready to go on with another one of his songs that he's written. He writes his own songs, as you've surmised by now. But before he does that, I've got to pester him and ask him about his guitar. So my neck is swiveling over into your direction, Jonathan. And I'm lusting and I'm a little
Oh,
bit
boy.
jealous about this.
Yes.
You have a beautiful instrument.
Thank
Could
you.
you tell us about your guitar?
Yes, absolutely. I've had this since, and I bought it new in 1996.
Oh.
When I started playing the guitar, this is like back when I was 9 and 10 and 11, my mom had I forget where she got it, but it was like one of the stores like Sears, and it was looked like a Gibson Hummingbird. It was the Sunburst version of it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was beautiful. And so I learned to play a lot of music on that thing. So when I became older and wanted my own guitar, of course, I had a bias for Gibson Hummingbirds.
Oh.
And so back in '96, I was living in Victoria at the time, and went to Long McQuaid's, and this is when their location was on Hillside and in Quadra. And I walked in there and knew the guys, and I said, guys, I need to buy an acoustic guitar, and I got my eyes on that one, but let's try them out. So we started trying different guitars, and this was good. I had, and this is why I love your guitar so much, because it reminds me very much of the Gibson Dove that was there that day. But I took, it was finally the Hummingbird's time. I took it off the rack and played it, and I just knew it just has this rich, warm feeling, and it played well, and you know, like this is why it's I will never buy a guitar online, because you need to try it.
You need
the
to
guitar
try it.
has soul to it, right? So
Yeah.
so I played this thing and walked out the door with this thing back in '96.
You're going to.
Yeah,
He's going to do another song.
I am, but first, I noticed one thing when I came in today.
Yes.
You must be a Gibson fan, because you have a very nice bow tie.
Oh, you crook! You saw my bling.
I
You
did
saw
see
that?
your bling. Oh yeah, I was like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, when you're a guitar lover, and especially when you have a Gibson, it's one of the first things I saw.
Well, isn't that nice? This is what he's talking about. And do you know? I have to tell you something. I'm going to do this on air, because my wife keeps telling me, Manfred, you're getting old. You've got to downsize. You got to get rid of some of your stuff. So I've been getting rid of some of my stuff. And today, I think I found the right person to give this Gibson bolo tie to. And where did it come from? It came from Arlington, Texas. It came from the Arlington Convention Center. When I went down on a guitar shopping spree in the 80s, there were thousands of guitars. And my friend Darcy Greaves from Edmonton, from White Avenue, had a guitar place. He was building guitars, and one day he was in his spray room, and he didn't come out. So poor Darcy passed. And Darcy had given this to me just about 3 years before he passed. And today, he doesn't know it, but I'm going to give this to Jonathan because I think he can look after it better than me because I'm getting old. So if you like that, then here. This is for you.
Manfred, thank you so much. Are you really? This
Yes,
is.
yes, it is. It's American, which is okay because it's
Right.
Gibson.
Yes.
And
yes.
it needs to go to
wow,
it
look
needs
at
to
that.
go to somebody else. And the fact that you noticed it, it just sort of, what do you say, sealed things? What do you say, when something clicks, it clicks, it clicks,
Right.
and then you have to follow through.
Right. Wow.
He says up there,
Yes.
you've got to do the right thing.
Right.
Put
Wow.
it away.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Manfred.
Maybe
Yeah.
you can even wear it once in a while.
Well, we'll start by right now. Thank you so much, Manfred. This means so much, and I'll tell you this: that I will be wearing this for the show this Friday. We're going to be shooting a music video while we're there, so this will be in the shot. And so this next song I want to play for you guys is called "That's What a Heartbreak Tastes Like." This is the first song that Jeff Johnson and I wrote together right after me going to his studio and chatting and building a rapport, and we shared each other's stories, and we had no intention of or no idea of what song was going to come out of that meeting, and so I gave him a bit of my story, and he gave me his story, and there's a lot of common ground there. So we wrote this one. We wanted to talk about a heartbreak song of how painful a breakup is, especially when you're with someone for so long, and we wanted to describe that in a way that you taste it. So that's what a heartbreak tastes like. So this is that's what a heartbreak tastes like. Here you go.
This was the last goodbye when you called me on the phone. Sun setting on me tonight, never thought I'd be alone in this bar on this night, drowning hurt in the neon light. Will I ever feel that emptiness inside? When her lipstick stains every whiskey glass, the song comes on and I'm right back in the past. On a proof won't chase away your memory, can't erase a kiss like that. God knows the reasons why you walked out of my life. It burned slow, bitter cold, goodbye. That's what a heartbreak tastes like. That fire you left still marble red, burning in my mind. That last call shot of your sweet smile haunts me all the time. I can't undo, I cannot run the salt, the wound, the damage done. And you're everywhere, so what's the point of trying? Your lipstick stains every whiskey glass. A song comes on and I'm right back in the past. On a proof won't chase away your memory, can't erase a kiss like that. God knows the reasons why you walked out of my life. You burned slow, bitter cold, goodbye. That's what a heartbreak tastes like. Yeah. That's what a heartbreak tastes like. God knows the reasons why. God knows the reasons why. Heartbreak, that's what a heartbreak tastes like. Heartbreak, that's what a heartbreak tastes like.
We're having a jam. You are my sunshine, you are my sunshine.
cheating.
I got it.
You have to do bar
I got
chords.
my capo.
Yeah,
got my
right.
handmade capo. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You make me happy when skies are gray.
You never know
dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Jonathan Williams, ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. Steady here, Manfred's guitar. See you another time.
Now the facts are plain for all to see, or so it seems to me. Like the leaves upon the branches of that big old pine tree. We could be distant cousins long before we sail the seas. But there's not a lot of money selling jeans